Scorpio, rewiring enterprise supply chains with agentic procurement. Procurement systems were built for transactions. Scorpio is built for reasoning, decisions, and actions. Take enterprise procurement. Companies buy $13 trillion in goods and services and about $9 billion in procurement technology every year. $9 billion. And yet those systems still can't answer the simplest enterprise questions. If a supplier fails, how does that hit me? If there's a strike in Asia, what happens to my fulfillment times? Because today's procurement systems live in data fog. Take a hypothetical enterprise purchase. Coffee cup, mug, connected to cafe, all the same thing, stored as different data. Our agentic procurement products see through that data fog and bring spend efficiencies. How? By taking every spend record and enriching it, often with hundreds of attributes, so our algorithms can determine what a company is actually buying. The hard part isn't the science, it's applying it at enterprise scale. One of our first customers, a multi-billion-dollar food manufacturer, had a simple question about optimizing sugar buying. Answering it meant ingesting 5 million spend records and cross-matching everyone. Introducing Scorpio. It is a commercially available suite of procurement agents, a new application of AI across the procurement lifecycle. Every agent runs on one platform with shared data, role-based access, and full observability. To date, they have processed over $3 billion of enterprise spend. Scorpio has 6 agents: data enrichment, spend analyzer, category research, supplier risk, supplier management, and contract compliance. And between them, they address the strategic focus areas the DHS solicitation names. Here is a live demonstration of the data ingestion and enrichment agent and the contract compliance agent. Starting with the data ingestion and enrichment agent. Walk into any organization and spend data sits in a transaction system, purchase orders and invoices, in item and supplier masters, and in the financial system. The agent grabs data from all of them, ingests it, and creates a single denormalized view. For DHS, this is market research and acquisition systems modernization. One place to see what the enterprise actually buys. You'll find the supplier, the material, the buying organization, and the price. But the material descriptions are in different languages. There's no way to know what you're buying from BASF and APAC. Is this propylene oxide or something else? The first thing we do is use a common set of tools. One of the tools we have and use is a language translator. It takes all those Chinese characters, converts them into English, and lets it run. And there it is. One of those BASF lines is propylene oxide, technical grade. But the real uplift is what comes next, adding dozens, close to 100 attributes to every row. Here the category is chemicals, and one of the key fields is the CAS number, a unique identifier used across the industry. The agent goes out to the web and to product catalogs, so every row comes back with far more than it started with. It isn't only what you buy from a supplier today, but what you could buy tomorrow. And companies miss that. A cluster called bulk acids and solvents. A supplier giving sulfuric acid can probably give nitric acid too. That is strategic sourcing. On top of this data sit use case-specific procurement agents, each able to reason and take action. For instance, you can ask the contract compliance agent for the top agricultural suppliers with spend without a purchase order and the total non-PO spend for each, and you get the answer as a table, a graph, or the insight itself. That is post-award contract administration. These 6 agents already cover the task areas the solicitation names, one, any, or all of them, managed through a single interface. Recognized by the industry, SOC2 audited and proven on 5 million procurement records in live deployment, delivered by a forward-deployed engineering team that works alongside yours.